If you are a woman over 35 trying to lose weight and your belly fat won't budge, it's not your diet and it's not your workouts. It's because your body feels like it's in danger. And I'm not talking here about the kind of danger that you feel when you're being attacked or chased. For your body, danger are things like chronic stress, pressure, poor sleep, feeling constantly overwhelmed. And when your body feels that kind of danger, it stops burning fat. I know you're eating clean, working out, and doing everything right, but your body is still holding on to fat like it needs to survive. And the craziest part, you love maybe triggering this constantly. Of course, without knowing. Most women think like fat loss is about calories and discipline. And yes, that is important, but the real problem is happening deep inside your body, around your organs, and that's called visceral fat. And visceral fat is not the one that you can pinch. This is the fat that your body stores when stress stays high for too long. And the biggest problem with this fat is like it acts like an organ. It releases inflammatory chemicals, it disrupts your hormones, and that's why belly fat feels so stubborn, even when you're doing absolutely everything right. So before you go ahead and blame yourself, this is not because you don't have enough discipline. This for sure is not because you miss a workout or you ate something bad. Your body is literally trying to protect you by storing fat, because fat is what your body uses for energy. So because you are in danger, meaning under stress, overwhelmed, on go mode, your body is saving that fat to make sure that you are going to survive the danger. So let's explain this a little bit deeper. There is a hormone called cortisol, and it's in charge of keeping you alive. But when cortisol stays high for too long, your body stays on the danger state. And when that happens, it stores fat right around your belly. So let's go back for a second, like caveman era. Back then, stress just came as short bursts. Now, today, it never stops. Deadlines, phones, notifications, screens everywhere, overthinking, and a huge mental load, especially for high-achieving women who are juggling with the kids, the job, the husband, the family, the friends, and try to do it all with a smile. Your body unfortunately never feels safe. And that's how you get stuck in a loop. Cortisol stays high, insulin rises, fat gets stored, cravings increase, and nothing changes. So the real question is, how do we get your body out this danger state so it finally releases the fat? So unfortunately, what happens is when we are frustrated with the belly that doesn't go down, with the weight that doesn't come off, we start doing the things that we think are right. We start eating less, we start working out more, we start restricting ourselves even more. And that just tells your body we are still in danger. And it holds on even tighter to the things that we want to get rid of. Love, fat loss doesn't happen when you push harder. It happens when your body feels safe. So instead of fighting your body, you need to send the right signal. And these signals start the moment you wake up. So let's talk about solutions, because as you know, I love to explain the problem because we need to understand in order to fix things, but I love even more to talk about solutions because I want to see you happy. So the first thing that we are going to do is drink water as soon as you wake up. Before coffee, before your phone. And if you can put a pinch of salt for minerals and electrolytes, even better. When we are dehydrated, this causes stress in our body. And as we know now, stress equals cortisol, and constant high cortisol, we already know what happened with our belly fat, right? Then sunlight. Within 10 to 15 minutes of waking up, try to have sun exposure. Even if it's looking out of the window, your balcony, it doesn't matter, but try to look at the sun. This resets your internal clock. So cortisol rises and falls the right way. Now, the next one is one of my favorites, and it's walking after your meals, especially after dinner. This one is super simple, but it's super powerful. By walking after your meals, and especially after dinner, first of all, you are calming down your nervous system. then you're helping with digestion. You are also helping your body to use that energy instead of storing it as fat. It also stabilizes blood sugar, reduces stress, and reinforces that signal of safety. This one is hard, but it's super important. No phones as soon as you wake up. When you grab your phone first thing, you flood your brain with stress and dopamine, and that causes spikes cortisol instantly. So delete it 30 to 60 minutes. Protect your nervous system first. Protect your peace. Number 5, I love this one because when I made these changes, honestly, not just my weight changed, my entire life changed. And it's nervous system regulation. This is the deepest layer because here we are training our bodies to feel safe no matter the circumstances. So using simple tools like box breathing, tapping, or cold shower at the end of your regular shower, all send one message: you are not in danger anymore. And when your body relaxes, it finally releases all that stored energy, meaning, yes, fat. When you do this consistently, and by the way, I talk about consistently, not perfect, because it's about progress, not perfection. Your body shifts, cortisol stabilizes, insulin improves, your body starts releasing stored fat, hunger becomes normal again. You feel energized, and for the first time, you feel like your body is actually working with you instead of against you. So understand this, my love. Your body is not broken because your body is a perfect machine, but that machine was built to protect you, to keep you safe. So if you want to change that, you have to prove to your body that you are safe. And if this is making sense to you, but you're sitting there thinking, but wait, Selene, how do I put all this together? That's exactly why I created my 12-day reset challenge. Women in my challenge lose 2 to 5 pounds in only 12 days. But the best part, they feel more energized, less bloated, and those constant cravings that drive you crazy go down. So if you're ready to get your body working with you instead of against you, go ahead and join my challenge. I'll walk with you through everything step by step.